Now joining me in studio to discuss some holiday shipping tips, President of Pack and Mail, Sean Harrigan. Hi, Sean. How are you doing today?
All right. Thank you for having me.
Yes, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
So with this holiday season, what are some common mistakes that might be going on right now with shipping?
The most important thing is please make sure you have the address right. I know that sometimes I can transpose a number. Make sure everything is correct. One of the things we do when we ship for people is we have them double check the label to make sure we haven't made a mistake. Because the address is correct, it'll get there. The other mistake people make is they send fragile things that are not packed well. You got to give at least 2 inches on all sides if there's anything fragile, like snow globes, china, dishes, anything like that. Ceramics, glass.
Yeah, and Thanksgiving was very late this year. So is that kind of causing any problems or maybe seeing delays all across the country?
I wouldn't say causes problems, but it gives people a false sense of they have more time when they don't. I don't want to say Christmas is early because Christmas is always on the 25th, but considering how much time you have between Thanksgiving and Christmas, you don't have as much as you normally do.
And we talked a little bit before about the mailboxes that you guys have to kind of help with porch pirates, as they call them. So tell me about that.
So we rent out mailboxes. So if you ever gotten a package stolen off your porch, if you ever gotten a package that's high value that you have to sign for, but you have to be at work, we'll sign for it. We'll keep it safe, secure. You come in, you go to your mailbox, we'll leave a little note there saying you got a package. You come to the counter, we hand it to you. It makes life so much easier, it takes off the stress. And one of the other things, speaking of mailboxes, we have a mailbox for letters for Santa, for children to just come in and, you know, put their letters to Santa in the mailbox. It makes it really special for them.
That's awesome. Yeah, that was always exciting because I did that when I was younger as well. And going back to porch pirates, I'm always scared because I'm at work all day, you know, and I'm always scared that my packages are going to get stolen. So that's a really great idea that you kind of incorporated.
Thank you.
And also to bring up, Canada is in a postal strike right now. So
yes, they are.
Some advice for that.
So you cannot mail anything to Canada through USPS, through the Postal Service. But FedEx and UPS are still working. So you have friends, family in Canada, you want to send them gifts, you still can. We can still do it for you.
Okay. And then I just wanted to ask, so I feel like sending food items is very popular, you know, to family, just a little thank you or hello. So do you have any tips for sending food items out?
Well, especially for the hunters around here, venison, they ship all over the place. You have to freeze it. We have styrofoam coolers, cost you $1 for the cooler, and we pack it up and ship it off. You can send it next day, 2 days, depending on how solid you have frozen. We even have ice packs. You freeze ahead of time. They're $1 each. You throw it in there to keep it cold.
Yeah, and going off of things you have, like ice packs, that's very useful to know. Do you have any other kind of special things for different sizes and different things like that that Pack and Mail offers?
So we carry over 100 different size boxes, most of anybody in the area. We have bubble wrap, we have foam, we have different types of tape. We have just about every packing supply you could want. Different envelopes, padded mailers, poly mailers. I could be sitting here for an hour telling you what we have.
You know what, maybe next time we'll get into that.
I don't want to bore you.
And then we talked a little about also, what was I going to ask? Oh, what can really ultimately make sure, what can people make sure that their packages get there on time? The ultimate advice you have?
Well, there's a few things. One, the earlier they ship, the better it is. Number two, and this I learned as a child, I had an aunt who always got the packages shipped late, and they arrived late. But you know what? As a kid, that made it more special for us because on Christmas Day we got, let's say, 10, 15 gifts to open up. But later on, we have this one gift that we concentrate on. So don't sweat it if it gets there late. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I was pretty late on my Christmas shopping this year, and I know Howard over there could agree with me as well. So some of them are coming after Christmas, which, again, is totally understandable. And so what locations do you have for Pack and Mail? Where are you guys located?
So we have Broome County covered. So we have 1250 Upper Front Street at the Northgate Plaza, right next to Creature Comforts. We have 214 Kent Avenue in Enwell. Town of Union. So one end or the other, we got you covered.
And I didn't realize that Pack and Mail was like just a local thing. I thought it was a chain everywhere just before today for some reason, because I've been there before and I was like, oh, you know, this seems they got their stuff going on here, you know, they're organized. So how could people find more information if they maybe want some tips or anything from you or anyone there?
Probably the best thing to do is to like us on Facebook. Because I'm constantly throwing specials out there. I'm constantly throwing tips. I'm constantly even putting information for the local community out there to try to help people get what they need, learn what they need to learn, and make life easier. Because we're Pack and Mail and we make it easy.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Well, Sean, thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate it, and thank you for all that useful information.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. For those of you who might have missed those details, when preparing to ship presents this holiday season, it's important to plan ahead to ensure your gifts arrive on time and in perfect condition. Start by choosing the right packaging for each item, using sturdy boxes or padded envelopes for fragile or valuable gifts. Be mindful of shipping deadlines to guarantee timely delivery, especially with carriers offering holiday-specific services. By taking these simple steps, you can avoid the stress of last-minute shipping and ensure your loved ones receive their gifts without delay. For more information or help, call a local Pack and Mail via locations.